I set out to walk 10,000 steps every day for 30 days. Yes! Okay, so it's usually recommended that if you want to stay active and live a healthy life, then walking 10,000 steps is, one of the easiest ways to go about it. After most of us walk, right? So I embarked on this journey. I just wanted to see, like, after the 30 days, the impact on my mind and my body and all of that. Hi. So I'm walking around. Let's see if I'll be able to get my 10,000 steps today or not. And also I'm listening to the audio book by, I think, Brianna, Where's the Mountain Is You. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see if I'll learn something from it and if I'll be able to make a video out of it. And I think also taking steps and making videos like this is boosting my confidence, because I hate having my camera outside and walking around and people passing by and seeing me. So let's see if this works out. Okay, bye. So I have been walking for about 30 minutes. So a few things I've noted so far while listening is she's saying the mountain that is stopping you from achieving what you want to do is you yourself. And that's like, if you sit down, you think about, am I supposed to be here? Maybe I should have been in a higher position, or like I should have gotten to where I want to be, but I am not there yet. It's still you that is stopping you. And she goes about to talk about limiting beliefs, the fact that sometimes the things that limit us is our beliefs and our mindset. Okay, so I took a break and I am sitting. Where I am is very noisy. I don't know if this audio is going to be clear later or not, but continue listening to the book The Mountain Is You by Brianna West. She talks about limiting beliefs, that the fact that some of the things, like most of the time, we limit ourselves by the beliefs we have, and that we should check inside. We should look deep within ourselves and begin not to deny it, but then begin to accept it. Is one of the ways that will help you to heal as fast. So she says that if you are somebody who has issues with trying to sort out your financial life, or maybe today you be like, okay, well, this is the moment I'm going to start saving for the future, and in a few weeks time you squander it, then you don't need to look for excuses or start denying the fact that, oh, maybe this thing came up and I had to use the money. Sit down and like look within and ask yourself, why am I doing those things? Why can't I stick to this belief? And she talks about the fact that some of us have even owned it. So you are now like, I'm an anxious person. I easily get depressed. Like, if you do that, then you will never even find happiness, because you have embraced anxiety and depression and all of that. So she says that pick a paper, sit down, write a list of like other categories. So if it's about your money, detail how, your financial situation is at the moment. So write out your assets, write out your debts, how much money you have in savings, and what do you want to do from there. And you can, well, I'm still listening to the book. We'll see the solution she gives. And she says the same about even anxiety. She sits down and says that, like, what is causing those anxious thoughts that you have all the time? Write them down detail by detail by detail. As I continue with the book, I'll tell you the things I learned from it. But I think I'm enjoying this walk I'm having so far, because just being out, look at all the green around me. I've been home the whole day. I'm enjoying fresh air. I'm breathing in fresh air, and I just feel so happy. I hope tomorrow I get the motivation to come out and do this thing again. See you when I read again. Look at this. This is your cue to go out and take a walk, okay? Go out and appreciate your environment. Breathe in fresh air. Day 1, so I still have a lot of motivation to be talking. Let's see if I'll be this excited by day 30. I like it already. I'm very excited within. You can see happiness coming out of me. Oh, this is good. I feel like somebody is behind me. Look at our friend here. Look at the tree. Look at how beautiful it is. It's when you walk out that you begin to see. She just said something that I feel like I need to say it out before I forget. She said, most people do not change their lives until changing their lives become the only option that is available. And at that time, it's usually difficult. And I'm just thinking, when, let's say I have been saying I want to work out, right? And I don't put in the effort to do it. So if I don't do that and I eat a lot and I sit down and I put on weight and it gets to a point where it's not healthy for me and I now start improving or trying to take my health serious, it's difficult at that time when I could have just decided to be healthy from the beginning in the first place. So what she's saying resonates with me. So we're supposed to change our lives even before we meet. Before we have to change it, we should want to change. Oh, what am I saying? Hey, Tiger. I didn't even think there will be times where I would choose steps over elevator. Imagine, just because I want to increase the steps, I want to increase my steps, so I'm taking more steps. What kind of English is this? Anyways, we will see. Look at me. Haha. Hey. It's another day and I took a walk and I'm sitting down. I feel like this has become my walking spot, but today is day 3 of the journey and I won't even lie, I'm exhausted already. I must say that this has been very hard, and I remember yesterday in particular, there was a voice inside of me saying, you can just quit and give up and start all over tomorrow. Plus, you haven't told people are not even aware you are embarking on this journey, so nobody's going to hold you accountable for saying you are going to walk 10,000 steps every day for 30 days. And I was like, no, I need to be able to respect myself enough to keep my own word to myself without needing confirmation from other people, because how long will I have to keep asking other people to be accountability partners? I should learn to be my own accountability partner. I should learn to be able to vouch for myself that when I say I'm going to do something, even if no one knows it, I'm going to do it. So let's see. I'm already exhausted by day 3, but I'm going to prove myself wrong. I'm listening to a book, The Mountain Is You, and it says that's the first sentence that I'll never forget from the book, that mountain stopping you from achieving whatever you want to achieve is you. So I want to be able to overcome my own mountain. Another day and I'm walking. Today is day 4 of the journey and I am so excited about it. Hi, I'm still on my journey of walking 10,000 steps for 30 days. Walking 10,000 steps every day for 30 days and I'm enjoying it. I won't lie. There are some days I want to cry, but some days I get so excited. I intentionally these days when I'm going somewhere, I intentionally take the longer route so that I'll get more steps. How interesting is that? I'm still walking. The sun is shining too much. Oh my God. Too many reasons. Hi. The weather is so hot, eh? It is so hot, and that's why I'm covering this. Anyway, so I'm still on my journey to walking 10,000 steps. I think today is day 16 or so, and I'm excited. I think it's getting easier by the day. The first week was so hard, I almost gave up. But these days, by the time I know I've already reached 10,000 steps, I'm like, that was so quick. So yeah, okay. I'll see you around, my people. Bye. Today is day 17 of the journey and it's getting excited. I'm just tired and I'm sitting somewhere. And I wanted to, share something with you, and I might sound like a motivational speaker. I'm so sorry, but I need to say this. So today is the 5th of July, the day I'm recording this, and I remember I was talking to a friend a few days back that when on 5th July, when I went on social media and everywhere, people were declaring into the second half of their year. People were declaring into July. They want July to be their favorite month. They want it to be the best month for them. The second half of the year should be the best. And I agree with them. I did the same too. I prayed into my year. I prayed into my months. I prayed into my week. I spoke words of affirmation into my week, and that's good. And I believe in God, and I know God can turn things around for me and for everyone out there who's praying. But I don't know. Since the 1st of July, I've just been thinking, and I'm like, well, it's good to pray. It's good to say all those words, but it's also good to put in the work, right? I know I sound like a motivational speaker, but it's very important because the work leads to the results. And one thing I have put at the back of my mind is that, yeah, God can change things around, but God also doesn't encourage laziness, right? So you want something, if you don't work for it, it won't fall to your feet, or it won't come to your room because you want it and you have declared into it. So if you want whatever it is, I don't know why I'm saying this, and that's why I'm saying that I sound like a motivational speaker. But if you want something, you need to put in the work for it. Like, that's my motivation for today. And I've just been thinking of this whole walking 10,000 steps a day journey, and the first week was really hard. I can't even stop saying this. It was so hard. After the first day exercising, the second day I struggled, third day I struggled, but I kept doing it. I was like, I want to prove to myself that I'm somebody who can walk for 10,000 steps for every day for 30 days. Like, this is not just about trying to keep fit or anything. I'm trying to prove to my own mind and to my own self that I can do this. And so I get up and I walk. These days I've just been walking around everywhere. So I intentionally, maybe if I'm walking to a nearby grocery shop, I intentionally buy few things so that they will finish fast and I'll go back again just to walk and go back and buy it. These days I just be walking around places that it's walkable. Instead of maybe picking an Uber or something, I intentionally just walk. Look at this. Hi friends. So it's 6 p.m. and I'm going for my usual walks because we are on a journey to walk 10,000 steps for 30 days. Today is the 20th. Yeah! I'm so excited because it's only 10 days more. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, so I'm going to share something I was listening to today. I listened to a podcast and the lady said something that stuck with me. She said that knowing that something is good and actually doing it are two different things, and the gap is usually very wide. So she was talking about the fact that at the point she's struggling with time management and she has a lot of things to do, and she just she knows that if she gets up and organizes herself, writes like a to-do list on how she's going to go about finishing all her projects and actually sitting down to do the things, she knows that it's good. She knows how it will help her. And I was just thinking, I'm somebody who likes to procrastinate, and I know that if I do the work in time, I know the benefits of it. So knowing that something is good and actually doing it are things that are very wide. Like knowing that we all know that keeping fit is a good thing, but how many of us try to be fit, like try to go to the gym consistently? And I'm very guilty of this. Knowing that reading is good, how many of us read? Knowing that, even something like, I don't know, like learning a skill. We all know that maybe if I learn a particular skill, it can help me make money, but do I put in the time to learn that skill or like to be better at whatever it is? So knowing that something is good doesn't mean you actually do it. And I was just like, oh, that's a good one. So that's what I'm sharing with you today. That's something I learned listening to a podcast this morning. Hi, so I'm still working. Today I'm at the field, and I must say it's one of the best days I have been here. It's one of my best days of the 10,000 walks journey. So I'm at the field and it's very interesting. So there are different people here, many people walking, others running, old people and young people. It's so motivating. I've seen some 2 old men walk. I'm like, nah, I shouldn't be sleeping at home. And then there's a man here with his children, teaching them how to ride a bicycle. And there's a lady here with one small boy, and they are all walking around. It's so beautiful. None of us are talking to each other, but it's so like just seeing other people doing what you are doing makes me motivated. I've been walking for over an hour and 30 minutes now, if I'm not over exaggerating. And I don't feel tired, and I feel so excited. I'm about to go home, but tomorrow I'll be back again. In fact, for the next 10 days, I will be back here every day. It makes it very easy to reach my goal than just gallivanting around everywhere. This is so pretty. I am so happy. I'm so excited. Very, 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 very excited. So that is that for today. In fact, I didn't check. Let's see. By the time I get home and walk around and everything, let's see how many steps I've taken and all of that. So peace out until tomorrow. So I just met my target for today. I think today is day 21 of the 10,000 steps journey. Today was beautiful. So at the field, I went there and there were like 50 children with their parents there, and each of the children were running with their parents. It was so beautiful. I'm like, oh, I'm so happy for these parents, because embedding that fitness journey, a healthy mindset in their children at that age, when they grow, of course they will not depart from it. So it was so beautiful. It was motivating. I just kept walking around and they were running and running and running. And it's 7 p.m. and I have met my target for the day. So I'm going home. See you tomorrow. Bye, people. Hi. Oh my God, the sun. It's day 24 of the journey. 6 more days. I don't want to shout, but it's been so interesting. I'm beginning to get the idea that I should continue this thing after 30 days, but I don't think so. I don't think it's sustainable. So we will see. We're almost halfway done for this day. I'm going to the field to continue working, and that's it. Okay, so what are my reflections after the 30 days? One thing I forgot to do was to check my weight from the beginning, and to check my weight after the 30 days to see if I had lost any weight or not. my goal wasn't to lose weight. My goal was to see if I can be consistent at that thing for 30 days, and just to keep pushing past my mind, because many days I didn't feel like going, or some days it's 11 p.m. and I've just walked 5,000 steps and I need to use the rest of the hour to walk for another 5,000 steps, and it was so difficult. Imagine after a long day, all I need is just to take a shower and sleep, and I need to be walking around my room and be pacing. It was difficult. So for me, it was more on the consistency and on the mind. But I still could feel the effect. Like after some time, my body got used to the activity, and I feel like I slept better. I don't have problems with sleep, but like after walking in the evening and just come to take a shower, when I fall down to sleep, I don't wake up like in the middle of the night and all of those things. I am able to just sleep smoothly and wake up the next day, and like after my body had gotten used to it, it felt better. So after knowing all these things, I enjoyed it, but will I continue? I doubt if I'll continue. Even though it's a good way to keep up with a healthy lifestyle, it took so much of my time. Like most evenings, that's what I spent my evenings doing. And when I go and work and come back, I'm not able to do any other work again. And I feel like with my schedule right now, it's not reasonable. But I would at least try to keep like an active lifestyle. I wouldn't want to say I want to walk 10,000 steps every day for the rest of my life, but I'm going to try to keep an active lifestyle. Just walk more, drink water more, all the healthy life. And it's good because when you go out there, you get to breathe fresh air, you get to see birds around, and all of those things. So will you be trying it? Let me know in the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and if you are wondering how you can be consistent to walking 10,000 steps for every day, check out my video here on how to be consistent. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.